All right, let's go ahead and get started. First question is going to come from Justin Russo.
Hey, Serge.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, thank you. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Thank you, sir. Yesterday notwithstanding, and I know it's just been a short period of time, but how do you feel that the offensive system has looked so far, in your opinion?
It was good, like you said, it's early to say things. It's only been 3 games. We won the first two. Then last night it was a very bad night. So at the end, if we can look okay, we won two, then we played bad. So like I said, it's kind of earlier to try to say something or try to see the difference. But at the same time, I feel comfortable where we are and what direction we're going. And of course we still have a lot of work to do. But personally, yeah, besides before last night game, of course, personally, and of course as a team, we was feeling comfortable with offense, but I don't think offense is going to be the problems because we're going to keep getting better and better in offense. The thing is to me, the defense. Sometimes we kind of forget defense won championship. So
let's move on to Miriam.
Good morning, Serge. Nice to see you.
Good morning.
So you're a veteran. You've been playing this game for a while, and you've been through it. What do you do with the game like yesterday? And like when you wake up this morning, like how do you process what happened?
I feel like like game like that. This is not the first time. I mean, last night was obviously a little bit more than normal, right? But when things happen like that, all you have to do is to keep your head up and try to, come the next day, watch a tape, try to learn from what you did wrong, and try to be better on the next game because we don't really have time, especially in the NBA. We don't really have a lot of time to try to be out there and then be sad or cry. We don't have time because you got the next game is coming, and the next team is going to try to kick you about because so you have to be ready. So the only thing you can do is to wake up the next day, you come back in the gym and you put your work in and you watch a tape and you learn from the mistake and you have to understand, you need to do better next game.
Let's move on to home.
Hey, Serge. You obviously know Kawhi pretty well, and you saw him with Toronto, and now you've seen this version of him. Ty said that Kawhi has really tried to be more of a leader this preseason, being more vocal and by example. I was wondering, what have you seen from Kawhi that maybe might be a little different than the one you saw in Toronto? And even after he took that shot to his mouth and was bleeding, how scary was that? And what have you seen from him since then?
Just like how Tilo said, this year he's really trying to be more vocal, more leader. And I talked to him when I got here, and I tell him, listen, you are our leader, and we need to follow you by example. Leaders not only to come on the court and score 30 points. You have to show the team, your teammates, like you willing, to give everything for them. You're here to win a championship, and you really want to win a championship, and we all gonna follow it. And so far, he be doing a great job on that. He be communicating with everybody. He be coming earlier, put his work, stay. This is something really new I see from Kawhi. I don't remember the last time I was in Toronto. I see Kawhi coming in early and put some work and stay after practice. And so far this year, he be doing that. So that's something you want to see from your best player of the team. And also about the bleeding situation. It was a very scary moment. Even watching him going down. Kawhi is a very strong guy, but watching him going down like that, on the floor with a lot of blood, it was a very scary moment. Thank God, it's not really nothing serious. So hopefully it's gonna be back soon.
We have time for two quick questions. Let's go over to Andrew, then we're gonna close out with Charlie.
Hello, Serge. Because you're an NBA veteran, you've been on more road trips than you can ever remember. I'm curious, this last road trip to Denver, because of the new protocols, can you just contrast what that was like and not being able to do things you would normally be able to do on the road? Like, how restrictive did it feel?
We all know with the new world we live for now, we are living on now. Things are gonna change. Things are gonna be different. It's gonna be weird. So I think the NBA, they just try to provide the best. Just provide the best they can to make sure we're safe. We play it safe environment. Even it's weird sometimes, but we have to adapt. We have to adjust everything. It was weird, but we know that. So at the same time, we can only be out here, try to think about it or try to find excuses. We have to just go and be ready and play, because we are not the only teams, going to be in their situations. Every team is going through their situations, so we are not on the same boat, so like I say, we got no choice, because we love this game, we love to play this game, so we have to do whatever it takes, to be safe.
And last question is gonna go to Charlie. Go ahead, Charlie.
Hey, Serge. So two big wins to start the year, followed by yesterday. I'm curious, from your perspective, how would you describe Coach Lou's demeanor with the ups and downs so far?
He been doing a good job. So far, he been doing, good job, not great job. Since I got here, what I've been seeing in practice as a team, I like it. And again, after last night game, we may start thinking differently. It's kind of normal. As a human being, sometimes we get down in our mind. But, I don't think last night game is going to define who we are. It's not going to define if you are the best team or we are the worst team. I don't think so. It's not from last night game. But like I said, so far, coach be doing a great job, even in practice, at the game, during the game, giving players confidence, putting a lot of plays, focus on details. I really like what I've been seeing so far from coach and from all the coaches.